Welcome back. So glad that you joined me. There's so often so many topics that we love to talk about, or more like we've got a love-hate relationship when we're even talking about them. One of those subjects happens to be when we talk about family. Now, I don't know about you. I think all of us have those particular family members that we're closer to than others, and then there's those that we really wish that they weren't family at all. It's really sad that we have to admit that, isn't it? But just the very fact of how some family members can bring us together while others just seem to drive us crazy and drive us apart. The sad thing about that is that's not just a blood thing, that's a human factor, period. Because even as we take a look at our family of faith, we've got those people that we want to be close to and those that we just wish were never there. But throughout the Bible, as we continue to study, we notice this, that Jesus continues to encourage us to make sure that we're working together continually, not just when we want to or if we want to, but on a continual basis, reminding us that our work is a work of, dare I say it, of collaboration. Now, that is something that we would rather not even consider or even count on or whatever, because it means that we need to be outside of ourselves and actually trying to sit down and talk together. Easier said than done, isn't it? But there is the key to everything that's going on. If we will but sit down and talk together, maybe there is a way that we're able to work through this together. Even just with saying that, that's not just a family of faith thing, that's a human factor too, isn't it? Where we all have our differences, we all have our disagreements, but it's asking the question, what needs to be done so that we can sit down, so that we can properly talk together, so we can do what God is asking us to do? It's going to take time, isn't it? Take time and willingness to actually do this. But at the same time, the more that we try, the more we're going to see that it's worth it in the end. Which, speaking of that, brings us to our devotional verse for this week, which is found in 1 Corinthians chapter 12 in verse 27. And it says this, "Now you are Christ's body and individually members of it." Right there, Paul is reminding the church of Corinth in this letter that each person there is a part of the family of faith. But not just that, he's reminding us in the here and now, because so often we want to push people away, say that you don't have a place, you don't have a time, you're just not welcome here. It's sad that we've gotten to that. What we need to be doing is reminding people every single person has a place, not just in the family, but at the table. I don't know about you, I still appreciate that picture of those old family meals that everyone was always invited to the table. No matter what was going on, you're still part of the family. You still have a place at that table, a place at that meal. Maybe that's the attitude that we need to start taking, not just in the family of faith, but as humans, period. There's always room at the table. There's always room for a meal with us so that we're able to do together what Jesus has called us continually to do. Thank you again for joining me. I look forward to seeing you next time as we continue to study God's Word together. God bless.